Viewer discretion is advised.
What up, heel faction? Welcome back to Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. I'm Dark Cordz. That's Draven Grimes. We got a special guest in the house. Draven will introduce to him in a second. Tonight we're going to talk a lot of politics. We got the Trump shooting. We got the VP pick. But way more importantly, our boy's got a story. So fuck all that other stuff. We'll get into it right after this. How you doing, guys? Draven, why don't you introduce your buddy?
Hold on. Go do it right. Gotta get a drink.
Yeah.
I haven't
Maybe you look like an asshole.
I haven't introduced you in years, so. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children over the age of 18, if you're not over 18, why the fuck you on my podcast? I give to you the Stinker Baby, the Transformer Encyclopedia himself, your friend, most importantly, my brother, RDP, Mr. Ronald Pendleton. Ronald, welcome.
Glad to have it. Glad to be here. Glad to be here. I'm no Chris McFeely, but I can, tell you a couple things.
Well, welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the show. I know we've traded some like-minded comments on YouTube, so
Absolutely.
I'm looking forward to this conversation. So how are things? Everybody doing all right?
Oh yeah, I'm doing all right. You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Doing all right.
I still have mud in places that we can't even discuss on air.
No, we're about to.
I can't discuss where it is.
All right, tell us
where it's not.
In your mouth, baby. Yeah. You already took care of that. So these springs make sound effects. Interesting.
Yeah,
I have no equipment. Leave me alone. The ADD kicked in. So, as a lot of you know that follow me on social, I was unable to make my way to Dothan, Alabama this weekend to wrestle for New Wave Championship Wrestling due to a venue change. So what's a guy to do that has an itch and it needs to be scratched? Ladies and gentlemen, in the small town of one insert city here, Florida, because I'm not telling you motherfuckers where I live, we had a hootenanny.
Especially after tonight's show.
I'll tell you that Darky Poo lives somewhere in Orlando. And that's all I'm gonna tell you. We had a hootenanny, we had a shindig, we had a redneck prom, or whatever the fuck else they fucking call it. They call it some fucking stupid redneck shit. Well, a part of this redneck thing was some good old mud wrestling.
Ooh.
Mud wrestling.
No.
It wasn't even wrestling on the flyer. It was wrestling.
Wrestling.
Okay, well, that's some Ted Turner.
All right.
That's
I like it.
We in
Now,
the South.
what was-
So I signed up.
It's like any reasonable adult.
I wasn't reasonable at all. I will say I was the most charismatic.
Oh yeah.
As I took bumps for everyone that I worked that night. I made everybody look like a fucking star that night. But every motherfucking one of them ate diamond cutters, whether they liked it or fucking not. It was originally a competition thing that just turned into just a good old fucking time, and everybody wanted to fucking do something with me. It didn't matter if it was men, women, kids. I ate so many stunners from kids. It's unreal.
Oh, God.
And in the back of my head, like, this is my fucking finish. I'm eating my own finishes from children.
Yes, you were.
That's how I die. Eating stunners from kids in the mud.
But it was a great old time. I'm waiting for the local newspaper to post the photos, which I'm sure me half naked rolling around in gym shorts and little kids hopefully will not make the front page.
I hope it makes the top fold. I hope it makes the top.
No, because if it even makes me look remotely like a chomo, Ronald, you're gonna be taking over the co-host thing because I'm gonna eat a bullet just to make sure there's not one more chomo in this world.
No, sir. No, sir. We are anti-chomo here.
Yeah, so
let me take that big stance. I hope nobody looks down on us for that, but we are very anti-chomo.
If you know what chomo is, it's a child molestation. It's pedophile. It's whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's a goddamn chomo. So yeah.
What a terribly controversial opinion.
That's what we do here.
I know. But the greatest thing that came out of that, I have a newfound love for cheesecake. I've had deep fried cheesecake. Let me fucking tell you, gentlemen, it is life changing. It is knee shattering. It is ball busting. It is diabetes in your mouth.
Diabetes.
I had Jesus come to me and give me the good word. Deep fried cheesecake is the way. And it's really fucking cool the way they do it. Is they flatten out like pieces of pound cake that's like fucking like almost a millimeter fucking thick. They wrap the fucking cheesecake around it and then they put it in fucking pancake batter and they stick it on a stick and they shove it in the fucking oil and they pull it out the fucking oil and they put fucking powdered sugar or cocaine. I didn't ask. It's fucking South. I don't give a shit. I fucking put it right there in my mouth. Fucking ate that shit. I came everywhere. I had to change my shorts twice. It was a fucking life-changing experience. Go try deep fried cheesecake.
That sounds to me like you were just Randy from that one episode of South Park. It wasn't me. It was a spooky ghost.
Spooky ghost. I don't care. I want a piece. I even got this guy
everywhere.
And this is a little spoiler. I got this guy coming to my vow renewals next year to make deep fried cheesecake. It's gonna be fucking amazing.
He said coming.
Shit.
Oh, spoiler alert. I'm doing my vow renewals next year. We haven't really told anybody. Dark obviously knows because
and now he's told everybody.
It's fine. We're announcing it this week anyway, so it's all cool. Nobody's gonna listen to this podcast until Friday. So by then it'll be announced anyway. Ronald, you better come, and I know your income, so you better bring me a nice transformer.
No, I'll see what our Walmart has.
No. We're gonna get to the
I know you said, I know you said a nice one.
I don't want no fucking shelf warmer.
That's all they got.
I know it's all they got. Every time they get something I want, it's gone the next day.
That's all good. Half the time that's me.
I fucking hate you for it. Because there's one more person in this fucking town that fucking collects. And I can't catch them to save my fucking life.
You'll get one day.
Because I'm telling you right now, hand on whatever religious book you believe in. Last Thursday, there was a fucking Thundertron in our Walmart. I went back to get it Friday. It was fucking gone.
Oh, see.
And I know you can go on eBay and buy it for like $20, or you can go on Amazon and get it brand new. But it's the fucking thrill of the hunt.
Oh yeah, it's the time to buy it is when you see it.
Yes,
it's really hard to. But
it's like that fucking Shockwave that kept popping up in the goddamn clearance aisle. We were just waiting for that bitch to keep going down.
It just kept going down. It's like brand fucking new. Like box wasn't even messed up. That was.
Yeah, it hit $26. We're like, we're gonna pick that up. We're gonna see the first one and get to that motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
All good though. All good. Oh, so that was the happy fun time.
Yep. And before we get into the shits, today is July 15th, and this will be our final advertisement for the 1 million t-shirt giveaway. We created a t-shirt to commemorate us having 1 million podcast downloads. It's a big deal for us, and we thank you guys all who subscribe to our podcast. If you want this t-shirt, we're giving 2 out. Send us an email at heelshitpodcast@gmail.com. In the subject line, put 1 million. In the body of the email, we need your shirt size and your shipping address. You can enter until midnight tonight. So send those entries in. We're going to pick 2 winners, and we'll announce them probably Thursday on HSP. So, yeah, shoot us an email. Get you a t-shirt. Free shipping. Free everything. Right to your door. If you're listening to the podcast, the way to enter is in the description. Get them t-shirts, man.
And Ronald, just in case you want to enter the contest, I'll send you all the stuff when we get off here tonight. By the way, thank you, Derek, for showing off our merch like that. Such a sexy young lad.
All right.
But of age.
18, at least 18.
Yeah, we'll go back.
All right. So, some shit went down this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Heck yeah, dude.
I don't remember where I was, but I got a text. Trump's been shot. Like,
oh yeah, I did send that to you.
Funny story. I heard about it whenever I was, opened up Google, and on the little suggested articles, one of it said, "See, Mama Dyslexia misread this as Secret Service escorts Trump off stage after pooping noise heard." It said it said popping noise, but my dyslexia read pooping, and I'm like, they but then it turned out to be like, oh, somebody just took a shot at it. Well, it's like, well, fuck, I'm surprised it took somebody this long.
So I saw it just scrolling through Facebook in between my Hawk Tuas and wrestling videos. And it was just that pose of him looking like the fucking Rock. And I didn't even notice the blood in the ear. And the caption said, "You miss, bitch." I'm like, the fuck? I went back and scrolled back up, and it turned out, I was like, that ain't no fucking way. So I started Googling shit. I was like, stupid motherfuckers. Who the fuck's trying to start a civil war? Which one of you motherfuckers thought it was a good idea?
Yeah, man.
Because regardless of how you feel about the fucking politics, shooting a motherfucker isn't going to do anything but start up a fucking shitstorm.
No, but, when I first hear it, first of all, if you guys don't, I don't know, talk to anybody other than yourselves,
I really don't.
Trump was shot on Saturday, shot at, it grazed the tip of his ear, which I immediately thought was kind of suspicious.
Free piercing, basically.
Yeah, we're not. I'm not going to go into my conspiracy theory on this. He was shot. The person directly behind him was killed. Tragic. Political violence is never, ever, ever the way. But I have to admit, I breathed a sigh of relief when we found out he was a registered Republican. I honestly did. But still, that doesn't seem to fucking matter, because they immediately said, oh, it was the Democrats and Biden and Democrats and Biden. Motherfucker was a lifelong Republican.
Poor kid was only 20 years old at the time. Yeah, like, fuck.
Yep.
Like that poor motherfucker couldn't even go and buy himself some liquor. And
Sam's, good luck on the exam, bro. Good luck on the exam.
Bud. You got it.
Yeah, so apparently, I guess I've learned more about how Secret Service works and at speeches in the last 48 hours than anyone needs to, but essentially, apparently there are three levels of security for these speeches. You have the immediate circle, which were the Secret Service people you saw rush and surround him like body shields. And then you have a mid-range, which is normally local law enforcement. You know, they should be like from the crowd to just outside the safe zone. And then there's a third tier, which is snipers for long distance shit. Apparently, this kid found a building nobody was paying attention to, and he climbed up and army crawled his way up and he took a shot. And we keep hearing a lot of people like, what will the Secret Service do? They aren't looking at, the snipers aren't looking at targets 400 feet away. They're looking at targets a mile away, 1,500 feet away. You know, if you look at the video, the sniper had to bring his scope way down to shoot the kid. So the snipers weren't looking at 300-400 feet. It was a breakdown somewhere. I'm sure, you know, the Pennsylvania State Police or whatever are probably going to get blamed for it. But of course, it's a whole conspiracy theory on the right. They're saying Secret Service didn't get to them quick enough. You know, they let them sit out there. They weren't looking for threats. They didn't care. Blah blah blah. And it's.
I've heard a lot of people try to say that they tried to warn Secret Service that, like, apparently, allegedly, people in the crowd saw him before Secret Service saw him. You know, and they're like, "Hey, there's a guy up there on the roof," and but that just goes into eyewitness reports and hearsay.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can say anything. Like, I don't know if any of that was true, because you can say anything after the fact.
Yeah, of course.
But
I know that if it was a Democrat who took this shot, I was gonna come on here and fillet these kind of Democrats. I was gonna come on here and just absolutely eviscerate people that think this is a good idea, that this will do anything except cause a problem. I'm still gonna do that, but more on a broad scale. But I know that if it came out that he was a Democrat and he, voted for Biden and he did this kind of shit. He's not even old enough to vote, but he was a registered Republican. It would be so much worse. They can't, even though immediately when this thing happened, before anybody knew anything about the shooting or the shooter or anything, straight off on Twitter, these fucking retardlicans, they're like, it was Biden. Biden did it. Democrats, evil, blah, blah, blah. Fucking.
Especially after the recent Supreme Court ruling, of course that's on their mind.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the Supreme Court said, like, hey, president can do it. Can't prosecute him unless the Senate impeaches him. So that's the new law of the land now. So of course, that's what they're going to go for.
Yeah, and I don't know, this is just one good thing is I don't know anybody who was an undecided or a decided non-Trump voter who all of a sudden is going to be, you know what, guy's not so bad, I'm going to vote for him because he got shot at. I haven't heard any of that. So thank God about that.
Like, I don't think there's anything that's going to change any hearts and minds this year. So we are all very well aware of what our choices are.
Yeah.
The analogy I like to use is this election cycle. You got to make a sandwich. Now you got two choices of topping for that sandwich. you can either have a jar of expired peanut butter that's been sitting in your pantry for the past 4 years. It's kind of smells funny, the oil's separated, but it's you can make it work. And the other option is a Nutella jar full of pig shit. And it's like it's pig shit. It's like you can look at it and smell it. It's pig shit, and then everybody that chose Nutella jar is like calling you an idiot for not wanting Nutella. Oh, you don't like Nutella? What are you, un-American? No, dude, I just don't want pig shit on my sandwich. And I'm like,
this is the greatest thing ever.
No, dude, I don't like pig shit.
Like, no, dude, I just don't want pig shit on my sandwich, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Like, what can I tell you? So it's like I don't want expired peanut butter either, but like I think that will make me less sick.
Yeah, bro. In
Thanks,
Twitch
bro.
chat,
I'm making peanut butter sandwiches.
We live
for
in
my
the
lunch
USA.
tomorrow. You son of a bitch.
Oh, you don't want a Nutella sandwich?
Dude, I don't like Nutella. Period.
Made with fresh hazelnuts.
Anyway.
Oh, what the fuck have I done?
All right. So, but yeah. So that was my initial concern, was that this was somehow going to get some kind of mass wave of sympathy, but it doesn't seem to be the case. So that's good. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what pushed this guy. He was a Second Amendment nut. Not that that's a bad thing, but he was really a Second Amendment guy. He was a registered Republican. It's sad, but it's not quite as, to me, it's not going to spark the same thing as if it was an obvious Democrat that did it.
Oh yeah, and and obviously it's just it's still early investigations if they ever get to the bottom of it, because the wheels of the law turn fucking slow. But everything, I don't know, everything just seems fishy the more I read about it. Not to get into the conspiracy theories, but shit does seem fishy.
Yeah, it really does.
Like the fishiest thing to me is how they managed to get the perfect propaganda photo for Trump.
Yeah,
like the absolute, like you couldn't have, like the American flag in the background, the blood on the ear, the fist in the air, like that shit looked like he posed for that shit. Like what the.
Oh, he knew exactly what The Rock was cooking at that point in time.
Yeah, without question. All right, I gotta address somebody in the chat. Statutory Porty. I don't know anyone, and I have no interest in meeting up with anyone with statutory in their name. All right, you might as well call yourself Chris Hansen from CPO. All right. No. Statutory. I'm good on that, sir. I'm good on that.
And or ma'am.
Hell, could be a chatbot for all we know. I don't fuck.
Yeah, but those are the most fun to fuck with.
Statutory. I don't know what you think this is. Now, if you were like 18 plus, Porty, maybe. But we're not talking 18 plus. We're talking statutory.
Oh, it pays to have a good attorney on file.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. What, from a person who admittedly isn't as tuned into politics, what do you make of all this, Draven?
What's the term I used when we were talking about Project 2025?
A joke?
It was a joke. This is a bad fucking joke. And here's the reason why. Everybody's talking about Trump getting grazed in the ear. We're not talking about the motherfucker that died right behind him. We're not talking about the 2 other people that were injured.
Mm.
In my opinion, those are the real victims here. But that's all overshadowed because of Mr. fucking Potato Head over here. Fucking doing a rock pose. Probably with the people's eyebrow if we look fucking close enough.
Yep.
I was in the same boat, thinking we were going to get a lot of sympathy off of this. I say we, and people in general. But it's like I said.
Thank you, Shads. All right, somebody brought it up.
Yeah.
We might as well get into it now. Thank you, Shads. It looked staged.
I
said that.
I've seen school plays less staged than that. God damn, dude.
Yeah, like, come the fuck on. Like as
like,
soon as I heard about it, I was like, it's fucking staged. They're gonna do absolutely anything to make their fan base turn and be rabid against Democrats. This whole thing fucking Lex Luthor was talking about it's gonna be a peaceful, if the left allows it to be. They're bat signaling, and they've been bat signaling this entire time. And even though this had nothing to do with Democrats, it's gonna turn into that. But yeah, as soon as I heard about this thing and that it grazed Trump's ear. Like,
it's amazing that the camera didn't even catch the grazing of the ear.
Yeah.
You know, it just so happened to be the ear that was turned away from the camera.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I mean, I think like this motherfucker has faked everything else in his life, including several orgasms, I'm sure. And like, why would he not fake his own assassination?
No, exactly. Why would he? What about his past points to him not doing this? And that's the question that people aren't asking. Like, of course, it's horrible that one of his supporters were killed.
Yeah.
But do you really think that he wouldn't fucking sacrifice one or more of them to try to get a leg up in the fucking election?
Was it direct? What was it? A direct quote from earlier this year. Even if you vote and then pass away, it will be worth it. Like, what am I wrong in that? Like, that direct quote.
Yeah.
Like, even if you like this motherfucker Don State said, even if you die voting for me, it will be worth it. So, like, people need to stop just kind of writing that off. It's like, oh, he's just talking shit. He's just running his mouth. He doesn't mean nothing. No, what he does. He means everything by it.
Yeah. It's. I don't want to get too off topic. We're supposed to be talking about the shooting, but no, there's nothing. There's nothing in his background that would say, he wouldn't do that. Like, absolutely not. Nothing.
And that he probably calmed that poor boy. Phil said, like, "Hey kid, you're going to be a martyr for me," and
Yeah. No, it's fucking disgusting.
That's why that's why they can't find any social media posts and everything. He done had some of his fixers come in and erase everything.
Yeah. All right. Well, before we get into Trump's VP pick, let's give a shout out to some sponsors. A huge shout out to Havoc Energy Drink. Havoc Energy Drink is the energy drink for gamers and streamers by gamers and streamers. Go to havocenergy.com and use the code HSP10 for 10% off your order. Not only does Havoc have the B vitamins and caffeine you're used to in your energy drinks, but it has a healthy dose of creatine for mental acuity to help you get through that next stream or win that next game. Go to tryhavocenergy.com. Enter the code HSP10 for 10% off your order. If you're listening on the podcast, there's a link in the description. Again, it's tryhavocenergy.com. Code HSP10 for 10% off your order. Also, I want to give a huge thank you to Amazon Music Unlimited. If you use the link in the description, you can get 5 months of Amazon Music Unlimited free if you're a Prime member. But even if you're not, you can get 3 months free. Unlimited access to over 100 million songs with the click of a button. And when your free trial ends, it is $9.99 after that. But check those guys out. We want to give a big thanks to all of our sponsors. All right. So, Trump has announced his VP pick. And I gotta admit, I'm kind of relieved. He picked J.D. Vance, who was the first, by the way, the first person to tweet after Trump was shot saying Biden gave the order. Before homie had died, really, JD was like, I got this solved. This motherfucker. So anyway, that's the motherfucker who was his VP pick. And before I get your reaction, the reason why I'm happy about this pick is that he brings absolutely no additional votes to Trump. He is the same MAGA piece of shit in a different wrapper. His fans are the same MAGA pieces of shit that are fans of Trump. I don't think J.D. Vance helps him secure more votes. Will it be absolute a horror show if Trump and Vance get in together? Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
But I do not believe that Vance helps him win the election.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, I'll be honest with you, I don't even know who J.D. Vance is, but I've always felt that, you know, Trump had exactly one criteria for his VP pick, and that is somebody that will tell him yes, where Pence eventually told him no. 100%. That was his one and only criteria. He wanted someone with less of a backbone than Pence, because he found Pence's, you know, he found the line that Pence drew in the sand, and he's like, nope, that's not far enough. You need. So that's why he dumped Pence, and now he's, well, Mr. Vance.
Yeah, apparently he's a senator from, I can't remember what state it is. I should have it pulled up, but not. But he was one of the contenders. You know, the smart money would be the smart money would be to pick a VP candidate who, while there may be some overlap in voters, they bring you more.
Yeah.
But like I said, I don't think Vance brings any new voters to Trump.
No.
And I don't think Trump wins with just his base. I don't think he does.
No, because they are you know, they're definitely the I don't know if I want to go ahead and say minority. I hope they're the minority, but they're the vocal minority.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because goddamn are they vocal. Honestly, though, I was kind of
a lot of grunts and moans.
Honestly, a lot of my money was on Trump just picking a cardboard cutout of himself as his running mate. And all the maggots would go, oh my God, that's a brilliant move. I didn't know he could do that. Such a wonderful president. Thank you, Supreme Leader.
Oh.
That was who my money was on, was cardboard cutout of himself.
That would have been. I'm sure he probably pitched that.
He
They're
probably,
like, no, you have to have a live human being.
yes, you had to have
And
a
they're
live
like,
human.
and he was like, "Where's that clone technology coming?"
Where are we at with that? Like, didn't they do a sheep or something? Because I'm sure he has most of his news from from the '90s.
God, he is the dumbest motherfucker.
I mean, I don't know if he's the dumbest, but he's definitely top 3.
He's certainly Knopf material.
Who?
Knopf.
How do you spell that?
The Crusher. Knopf.
Oh, Jesus.
How do you spell that? K. It don't fucking matter because he doesn't mean shit anymore.
Yes, I don't know. I'm glad. Like, the worst case scenario would have been like somehow we came to a backhand truce with someone like Nikki Haley. Like, that would have helped him.
Yeah.
It would have been an absolute miserable 4 years for her, but it would have gotten him more votes.
Yeah, but we'll have helped draw in drawing some more women votes, definitely. Because God knows he's going to need those.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't understand how he has so many. I don't know. They want so badly to be ruled instead of governed. It's
yeah,
so sad.
It's really astounding to me. I've said before, it's astounding to me how the right has gone from "Don't tread on me" to "Yes, Papa, please tread harder."
Yeah. Yeah.
Not wrong.
I need a graphic designer out there to take the "Don't tread on me" flag and have and put a boot over there, but instead of a boot, it's one of those Trump shoes.
No. His sneakers.
Yeah, you know the ones.
Trump sneaks.
Yeah, or as I like to call them, trumped up kicks.
Trumped up kicks. Nice. Nice.
Oh, I'm starting to think this was a mistake getting you two together.
You know what? All the other kids with the trumped up kicks. There you go.
God damn it.
Yeah.
You're going to be humming that to yourself, after this is done.
Probably.
Oh, absolutely. I'm good at that.
It'll be first thing in the morning.
That's my mutant superpower, just to mention a lyric and then the whole song gets stuck in your head.
So you're chasing waterfalls over there.
No, you're not supposed to do that. You don't go chasing waterfalls.
No, you're supposed to stick
or you'll
the rivers
get
and lakes that you choose to.
Apparently, or you'll get fucking AIDS. Apparently, that's the punishment for chasing waterfalls. For you kids, go watch the music video. Waterfalls. TLC. Learn you something.
90 shit. Oh, man.
Dude, who didn't love TLC?
Dude, I still do. We were jamming that shit out at work today. That's where waterfalls came from.
Oh, yeah.
Think I kept that shit off the top of my head? Nah. I don't want no damn scrub.
Jesus Christ.
Kind of like how Dirty Dom's scrub right now.
Sitting on the passenger side of a best friend ride, trying to holler at me.
God damn it. Did I mention he's an encyclopedia of music?
No, absolutely not. No, don't quote him on that.
Bullshit.
Yeah, but I'm like an old edition encyclopedia. Like some information's wrong and it's out of date. The spine's kind of fucked up.
So you're Wikipedia.
No, I'm like the encyclopedia that is in your current middle school.
They don't have encyclopedias. Dude, they don't have encyclopedias in middle school.
They don't?
No, they took them out.
Oh, well.
It's bullshit.
That shows you what I know. I'm 34, so I don't know.
We're the
I don't know what.
Guy.
I know, but I'm just saying I've never set foot in a. I'm 34. I don't go into schools anymore.
Well, excuse me for having kids.
You know, at a certain point, if you go into a school without a child, they start to ask questions, and it becomes very uncomfortable, and it's like it's harder and harder to justify why you're there.
Well, I mean, it's hard enough for you being out there in your fucking boxers, a wife beater, and your fucking robe every morning screaming at them.
You get
that is the visual I get every time I drive by your house.
Oh no, I would never put boxers on in front of children.
and that's why my kids don't go to Uncle Ronald's house anymore.
Yeah. No, it's
I can't.
Gotta have at least two layers of pants on, covering up your unmentionables.
God damn it. Oh shit.
Okay. I'll keep the dangly bits, contained.
Not the dangly bits.
Yeah, not dangly bits. Mentioning the unmentionable dangly bits.
On that note, Dark, let's go to Castle Vodka. We'll be right back.
Hey, Ron, how's them hanging? It don't hang at all. It's like a button.
Vodka evolved. Castell. Indulge in the Red Revolution.
Oh,
thank you, Castell Vodka, for sponsoring the podcast.
Oh, Castell. Thank you for being there when I need you to take a break.
Terrible. So what's going on, fellas? That was kind of the two big things I wanted to talk about.
Well, I talked about mud wrestling. I talked about not going to New Wave. Can we talk about the video I sent you earlier? Or do you want to save that for Thursday?
No, we can talk about that. How do we want to do
it? I'll send it to Ronald real quick. You pull it up for our viewers.
Oh, send me here.
Oh yeah. No. See, those you have to go to my OnlyFans. I don't give those out for free anymore.
Are we talking about the waffles?
The assault and buttery.
The awful waffle?
It includes a Waffle House? Question mark.
And Waffle House.
Mm-hmm. Just mute your mic when you play it.
I don't know. I'm just gonna have to hold my phone up to the TV.
To the TV.
Or to the camera.
All right. On your count.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Massachusetts and used a waffle light. Too much syrup.
That was like.
Allegedly got so upset, slapped his wife across the face. Soggy waffle. Police say she had the bits of waffle stuck in her hair. He was released from jail so he could attend his divorce hearing.
Dark, real quick. You're the attorney. How long do you get for assault and buttery?
Depends on how aggravated it was. Depends on how much damage it caused. She just get a little bit as it grazed her forehead.
Oh God, salt and buttery.
Salt and buttery.
Is it an extra charge if it's sugar-free syrup?
So if anybody didn't catch what was happening, apparently this couple were arguing about the man using too much syrup on his waffle. And to prove his fucking point, he is like, "Is this enough syrup, bitch?" And he smacked her across the face with the fucking waffle. We need a moment of silence for this man.
I mean, I need a moment of silence for the waffle.
Oh shit!
But they did release so he could attend his divorce hearing.
Yeah, yes. He slapped the bitch right before he went to divorce. I guess. I wonder who is divorcing who. Like, did he finally give up on it? He was like, "Look, bitch, this is the last time I'm gonna hear you talk about my syrup use." Or was she like, everything your cum tastes too sweet. You eat too much syrup. like where did the misfire happen?
The fact of the matter is that man's from Detroit, Michigan. Don't play with him.
Don't play with him.
Now, who do you think got the waffle maker in the divorce? It's the real question.
I don't know, but he probably still gets visitation.
I hope so. I would hope so.
Oh shit! Oh,
Jesus Christ!
No, Jesus can't save these people. Did we notice though at the beginning of the video, the fucking restaurant?
Yeah, it wasn't
It was at a restaurant. Yeah.
It was
At
a Waffle House. It was a Waffle House, but it wasn't the Waffle House.
Yeah, it wasn't the Waffle House.
I mean, it could have been.
Look, when I first saw that video, I thought it was going to be a fucking a trademark issue. No, that shit took a fucking 180 real fucking quick.
Oh, that was a roller coaster of fucking emotions. It was.
Like, that motherfucker like was just sitting there, and she's bitching, and he's like, you know what? Fuck this. No more dick.
That's right. He's like, bitch.
No more dick.
Listen, you and these soggy ass motherfucking waffles ain't got no goddamn structural integrity.
Look how soggy my shit is. You know I like a lot of syrup. How am I supposed to get a lot of syrup on this soggy shit? They flap like your titties. This is a waffle, but you got pancake titties. Don't go there.
Oh, damn, Belgium would be ashamed.
Shout out the Belgians.
Belgians, inventor of the waffles, I presume.
And don't forget the fresh fries.
Dude.
Are they the ones that put the mayo on the fries? Because that I'm kind of iffy on that.
You put the what?
Mayo on the fries?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who the fuck puts
French.
mayo on fries?
In France, they do.
Could be the French.
No, but not straight mayonnaise, but I love Russian dressing, like mixing ketchup and mayonnaise together.
Well, that's different.
Okay, well, good.
Yeah, you're not putting fucking food lube on your fries just to fucking eat it. You put some flavor. You have some class and sophistication. Yes. I assume you put a little bit of salt on it as well.
I actually never use table salt for some reason.
Is it not kosher enough for you?
Oh no, probably that would be the only thing kosher on the table. But yeah, I don't know. I never have. Like Anything else, fellas?
Oh God.
I don't know. Ronald's the guest here. Everybody knows us. Everybody knows what the fuck we're into. I figure Ronald would fucking blurt some of his randomness.
Oh, you want some randomness? I can get some randomness here.
Without the lemons.
Without the lemons?
Without the lemons.
Okay, no lemons. No lemonade today, boys. Yeah, what do they say? When life gives you lemons, make lemonade, but you better hope life gave you some sugar and water, otherwise you just got lemon juice.
I'm so glad he didn't go Cave Johnson just now. I'm so fucking happy.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna go Cave Johnson on. Well, I'm not gonna bring down the wrath of Gabe Newell on you.
Fuck me.
Oh man.
Oh.
Well, this has been fun.
My chest hurts.
Fun.
I don't think it's about the carbs, but
I mean, you did eat an entire loaf of white bread.
I think I'm gonna go to Waffle House now.
Waffle House?
I think I'm gonna go to Waffle House.
You gotta walk in there playing whoop that trick. Whoop that trick.
Remember, it's not a Waffle House, it's a Waffle Home.
Alright, fuck it.
Yeah. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for hanging out with us. Tomorrow night on Chillin' and Shit, we're going over the new Eminem album, Coup de Grace. And Thursday, we're back here.
What the fuck did you call it?
Coup de grace. That's how that word is pronounced.
It sounded like you said it differently. Like you had a dick in your mouth. I had to make sure.
Besides Dalton's best effort, besides Travis' best efforts, it was none of my,
Coup de grace.
Coup de grace.
Coup de grace.
Coup de grace. Yeah. So, all right. So, for Draven Grimes and Ronald Building, I'm Dark Cordz. This has been Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. Peace.